Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Lowbrow, tech cheats for beer geeks. I don't need to tell you that being a beer geek is tough, especially when it comes to the holiday buying season. All of your friends and family, they love you, we know this, but they often try and buy you sort of beer themed gifts, which are generally terrible. Beer themed socks, for instance, not great. What is great though is that I have picked my top 4 beer gadgets that are going to blow your bloody beer themed socks right off. So the mistake a lot of people make when they buy you sort of beer themed gifts is that they buy you things that you're not ever going to use. They're not practical, they haven't got any longevity. We're talking sort of silly crash helmets that you mount beers onto, belts that you can like put your beers in, little guns that you can fire out your kind of bottle tops in. Nonsense, nobody needs that stuff. The planet doesn't need that stuff. But what we do need are things that have longevity and that are going to make your beer experience better. So with that in mind, everyone, I think I've solved the ultimate beer problem, and that is warm beer. Nobody wants a warm beer, especially when it's a hot day. May I present to you the Huski Beer Cooler. Probably, no, I'm going to say it, definitely the best beer koozie in the world. Let's get into this. Now, we've all seen the neoprene and the foam koozies, and they're really good. They're reliable, you can stick them in your pocket, they're great. They keep your beer pretty cold. This thing takes it to a whole nother level. We are talking a stainless steel vacuum flask that your beer locks into when you put it in, and it creates a vacuum inside. Probably your beer is going to stay the same temperature for an hour, at least, if you're outside. It's also got loads of other cool stuff built into it, like look at this. This is awesome. What a lovely little bottle opener. And this is a sort of 3-in-1 bottle opener for our American buddies who have twist tops. You can twist the top. Obviously you can pop the top. And this little foil bit here, that's for your, if you have trouble getting a nail underneath your can to open them, you can pop it with this. You don't need to take my word for it, guys. I'm going to demonstrate it to you how many formats this thing fits and how long it will keep a beer cold for. First off, we've got the classic 500ml, the big boy. Will it fit, Johnny? Doesn't look like it's going to fit, does it? Doesn't look like it's going to fit. It looks too big, right? Look at this magic. You've got to really squeeze it, but can you see that? I want you to see this. Look at that as it's going in. Can you see the bubbles coming out? Can you hear that fart? That is all of the air escaping, right? So now what you've done is you've created a vacuum seal. So this is like a double-walled vacuum. Obviously, with a big 500ml, you're sticking out the top a bit. So that is, you know, cooling-wise, that's going to go a little bit faster than other formats. This is a format that loads of people are drinking in the summertime. Look at how much smaller this is. I'm just going to show you on the camera. That is quite significantly less girthy than that. Oh, did you hear that? Vacuum. It went in a lot easier. There was less resistance, but that is a vacuum seal. Amazing. Okay, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Bottles come in weird and wacky format sizes. So I'll deviate from the norm. What about a strange little stubby bottle? Now this one, again, is wider, but look how short it is. Will it fit? Oh, yes it will, amazing. And that is kind of the perfect vessel to drink that stubby from. I bloody love this thing, it's so awesome. So now I'm gonna show you how great it is at keeping stuff cold, which is what it's for. So I'm gonna put this here at the start of the video. Oh, tasty Pilsner from Brick Brewery. And I'm going to be drinking this over the video, and I'm going to get a read of how cold it is right now. I'm going to just use this as well to open it. Protect my manicured nails. Pop that back under there. And now I'm going to get a temperature read. Now this, so that's 7.5 degrees Celsius drinking temperature. Perfect, perfect. And we're going to have this sat over here on the side for the rest of the video and see how much it goes up by. Now when I say this, I am not over-egging the pudding. This, ladies and gentlemen, in our humble opinion, is the best beer gadget in the world. It's the Hermitus bottle opener and sealer. What does it do? It hermetically seals an open beer. The Hermitus allows you to crack a big 750 of something heavy, drink a bit today, go back to it tomorrow, drink a bit more. As long as you keep putting this on, it's got a hermetic seal. You could go back to it the day after and the day after that, and it's gonna taste great. So this is a big boy. This is a smoked ale from Attic Brew Co. It's delicious. It's 750 millimeters. I want to drink some of it today. There is no way I'm going to finish it though. Let's put the Hermitus to the test. Look at that nice action. It's a bit lively, Johnny. It's a bit lively. It's been sat in my cupboard of doom for a little while, so it's a lively guy. How all beer geeks do it. Oh, delicious, delicious. Oh, I'm feeling a bit full though, Johnny. This is where this comes into play, right? Johnny, can you see these grooves here? They kind of go inwards, right? And you've got this lovely rubber here that's got a little bit of give to it. And what you do is basically you slide over, these ridges correspond with your bottle cap lying on the glass, and then you push it like that from the side onto it, and now you have got something that's a very, very tight seal. Me and Johnny have both been using this extensively for years, without fail. It never lets us down. It keeps your beers fresh for up to 3 days once you've cracked them. Non-hoppy beers are better, but it will keep anything fresh for 3 days. Obviously, the more you drink of it, the more oxidization is going to come into the mix. But there's nothing else like it on the market. It works amazingly. It costs you a mere £5 to buy. In fact, why are you still watching this video? Click on the affiliate link below, go and buy yourself one right now. It's the best £5 you're ever going to spend as a beer lover. It's amazing. So I think we can all agree, the worst thing about drinking from a can is the fact that you're drinking from a can. This thing promises to unlock the aroma. How does it do that, you may ask? It cuts the lid of the can off and turns it into a cup. It's wild, it's ridiculous, but I think it's amazing. Okay, let's grab a can and give it a go. I've got the Tickle Monster here, another absolutely massive beer. What am I doing to myself? Now I'll just talk you through how to do this. You just stick it on the top of the can, give a little bit of pressure just to make sure you're locked in, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put a lot more pressure on and we're going to turn the can. So there's a bit of a knack to this, but hopefully when I take the draft top off, the lid should be floating in the top, or it should have sunk to the bottom, ready for us to drink. So let's have a look. Way! Look at that. Now, this is pretty amazing. This is a big beer and I'm getting so much more aroma off of it. It's quite incredible. This is a perfect candidate to use the draft top on. I think the perfect scenario for this is if you're out on a picnic or you're out on a camping expedition. You don't need to take glassware anymore, right? All we do is you take your draft top, you take your cans, you crack them, and you are sipping away like a good one. So I've taken you on a little bit of a gadget odyssey here, from the sublime to the slightly ridiculous. Now I'm going to talk about quite a serious matter, guys, something that brings me a lot of shame, and that is taking out my recycling. Because I'm telling you, there are a lot of cans and my neighbours must think that I have a slight drinking problem, which I don't, because it's all work. I'm working. But I have got something for you which is going to make you feel a lot better and help you to recycle. What is it? It's a can crusher. Hello. Now this is a lovely can crusher. It's pretty heavy duty, bit of a bargain, like £10 on Amazon. I think that's not too bad. It's also got, can you see that? There's a bottle opener built into the bottom of it. Not quite sure why when it's a can crusher. This thing ideally should be mounted on a wall. I was going to mount it on my shed outside. I don't do a lot of drinking on my shed outside though. So anyway, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to mount it. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to demo how it works, right? So Johnny, you in on the camera. You can just, oh, it's quite difficult. I'm gonna have to come, I'm gonna have to get quite, okay, you on?
I'm on.
All right, you ready? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, the power, the raw power I've displayed here. Look at that, come on. Now I tell you what, that is probably a fifth of the size it was a minute ago. That means I can drink 5 more of these and my neighbours are not gonna think I'm a terrible human. Now there's one last thing to do here, and that is to test the temperature of this Husky. Now we have been recording for a little bit over an hour right now, and we were at 7.5 when I started this. What are we at now? Oh, 8.6! That has only lost, hang on, let me check. That's beautiful. That's only lost a degree in temperature in an hour. That's amazing. So it's that time of the lowbrow video. These are my crispy boy ratings out of 5 for the 4 gadgets. First of all, number 1, the Husky. For value, for how amazing it actually functions, I'm giving it 5 crispy boys out of 5. I don't do that very often, but I'm doing it. Next, we've got the Hermitus. This is my all-time number 1 G, absolute Don, the best beer gadget, the best £5, the best $5 you will spend in your life. Indispensable. MacGyver would have this. It's the best thing you're gonna buy. This obviously gets at least 5 out of 5 crispy boys. If I could give it 6 out of 5, I bloody would, because I love this thing. So Drafttop. There is a real knack to this and it is pretty pricey, but I think once you get the handle of it, and if you find yourself camping a lot, it's a unique product. I think it's awesome. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 crispy boys. Now, we're all trying to do our bit for the planet. I guess this is another object that's been made that maybe you don't need, but you know what? I feel like I'm helping the recycling here. I feel like I'm helping, I feel like I'm making a difference. Maybe I'm not, maybe I'm telling myself that. Whatever the case, you know, my walk of shame is made a little bit less shameful. I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5 crispy boys. So those are my top 4 tips for gift buying season for the beer geek in your life. Now there are affiliate links below and we do get a little bit of a kickback, but if you can obviously find these products in independent stores, feel free to buy them there, support independent all the way. Cheers guys, thanks for watching Lowbrow, you've been great, I've been Brad, I'm gonna drink some Tickle Monster now, and we'll see you again in the future.